Hello children, let's get into the subject. Chapter 2, Advanced Formatting in Word 2016. Let's quickly see what we are going to focus in this chapter. Applying subscript and superscript. Using grammar and spell check. Thesaurus. Find and replace text. Page formatting. Column formatting. Paragraph formatting and mail merge. The term formatting includes all the features you can apply to change the appearance of the text in the document. Changing the look of the text and the layout of a document can add interest and help readers understand the information easily. In the previous class, you learned some editing and formatting features. In this chapter, you will learn about some advanced formatting features. Applying subscript and superscript. Subscript text is the text that appears below the main text. Superscript text refers to the text that appears above the main text. Typically, it is smaller than the normal text. Scientific formulas and mathematical expressions frequently utilize subscript and superscript. For example, let's look into this. H2O. The 2 is written in between H and O and is smaller and is a little bit below. That is subscript. X plus Y whole square. X and Y are in the same line and 2 is a little above and smaller. That is a superscript. To apply subscript or superscript in the text, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the text that you want to format as subscript or superscript. Step 2. To add subscript, click the subscript button in the font group on the Home tab. Step 3. To add superscript, click the superscript icon in the font group on the Home tab. Let's look into this quick tip. For subscript, press Ctrl plus equal to. For superscript, press Ctrl plus Shift plus equal to. Now let's see using grammar and spell check. In Word 2016, there is a spelling and grammar check tool which helps you to correct all spelling and grammar mistakes in your document. The errors are shown as red underline for spelling errors, blue underline for grammatical errors. To spell check a document, follow these steps. Step 1. On the Review tab in the Proofing group, click on the Spelling and Grammar button. Step 2. A spelling pane appears on the right side of the window. The first misspelled word after the position of your cursor gets highlighted. Step 3. For each error in your document, Word will try to offer one or more suggestions. You can do one of the following actions. Change. You can select a suggestion and click on the Change button to correct the error. Word will move through each error until you have reviewed all of them. Change all. To change every instance of the spelling error to that suggestion. Ignore. To skip the word without changing it. Ignore all. To skip the word without changing it, and it will also skip all other instances of the word in the document. Add. To add the word to the dictionary. By doing so, it will never come up as an error. Make sure the word is spelled correctly before choosing this option. Step 4. After the last error has been reviewed, a dialog box will appear confirming that the spelling and grammar check is complete. Click on the OK button. Alternatively, you can right-click on the wrong word. The context menu shows spelling or grammar suggestions. Finally, click on the desired option. Thesaurus. In Word 2016, thesaurus tool provides a list of alternatives or similar words for a selected word. For example, searching for word first may display on synonyms like primary, initial, opening, etc. To use the thesaurus tool, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the word for which you wish to find a synonym. Step 2. Click on the Review tab. Step 3. Click on Thesaurus tool under the Proofing group. The thesaurus pane appears. That displays a list of synonyms for the selected word. Step 4. Click on the down arrow and select Insert or Copy option. To look up additional related words, click a word in the list of the result. Let's have a quick tidbit. When a word you type does not appear in the dictionary, Word 2016 underlines the word as a misspelled. However, the word might be a term that you use regularly. If so, click Add to Dictionary so that Word 2016 stops underlining the word as a misspelling. Find and replace text. Words find command is used to search for a word or words within a document. The replace command substitutes a specified word or text in the document with another word or words. Finding a specific word or phrase. After typing a document, if you want to search a specific word or phrase, instead of reading and going through the entire document, you can use the Find option of Microsoft Word. The Find option can be used to search all the occurrences of a given word or phrase. To find a specific word or phrase in a document, follow these steps. Step 1. On the Home tab in the Editing group, click on the Find option. The navigation pane appears on the left side of the document. Step 2. Type the word or phrase that you want to find in the search box. Microsoft Word searches the text you typed and shows the result in the navigation pane and also highlights the words or phrases in the document. Step 3. Click on a result in the navigation pane to see it in the document. Also, you can look at all the results by clicking on the next search result and the previous search result arrows in the navigation pane. Let's say this quick tip. Ctrl+F is to open the Find option. Find and replace the text. To find a specific word or phrase in the document and replace it with an alternate text, follow these steps. Step 1. On the Home tab in the Editing group, click on the Replace option. The Find and the Replace dialog box appears. Step 2. Type the word or phrase that you want to find in the Find What box. Then, type the word or phrase that you would like to replace it with in the Replace With box. Step 3. Click on either of the following options. Click on the Find Next button to see the first occurrence of the searched word. The subsequent click of the Find Next button shows you the next occurrence of the word in the document. Click on the Replace button to change the searched word with the one you typed to change. Clicking again on the Replace button changes the next occurrence of the searched word. Click on the Replace All button to change all the searched words. Step 4. After finding and replacing all the chosen words, a message box will appear. Click on the OK button and close the Find and Replace dialog box. Let's look into this trivia. You can widen your search criteria by clicking on the More button. Page formatting. Formatting a page involves arranging the text and other elements such that they are visually pleasing to the reader. Word 2016 provides page formatting settings under the Layout tab. There are numerous tools for formatting pages. Let us examine a few of them. Changing the page orientation. Page orientation is the direction in which a page is displayed or printed. There are two types of orientations, portrait and landscape. In the portrait orientation, the page height is longer than its width. By default, the Word document pages have portrait orientation. In the landscape orientation, the page width is more than the height. To change the orientation of a page, follow these steps. Step 1. Click on the Layout tab from the Page Setup group. Click on the Orientation button. A drop-down list appears. Step 2. Choose the Portrait or Landscape option to change the page orientation from the drop-down list. Changing the page size. To change the page size, follow these steps. Step 1. Click on the Layout tab from the Page Setup group. Click on the Size button. A drop-down list appears in which the current page is highlighted. Step 2. Choose the desired page size from the drop-down list. The page size of the document will be changed. Let's see the snippet. In Word 2016, the default page size is A4. Inserting page breaks. The page break shows the end of the current page and the start of the next page. Microsoft Word automatically inserts a page break at the end of each page. However, while typing the text in the Word document, you can give a page break whenever you want to start a new page. To insert a page break, follow these steps. Step 1. Place the cursor at the point where you want the page break. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab from the Page Setup group. Click on the Breaks button. A drop-down list appears. Step 3. Click on the Page option from the drop-down list. Setting page margins. The page margins is a space between the text and the edge of a page. By default, Microsoft Word sets a 1-inch page margin at the edges of each page. To change the page margins, follow these steps. Step 1. Click on the Layout tab from the Page Setup group. Click on the Margins button. A drop-down list appears. Step 2. Choose the desired option from the drop-down list. Alternatively, you can choose the Custom Margins option from the drop-down list. Then the Page Setup dialog box appears. Step 3. In the Margins tab, change the margin size for each side of the page and click on the OK button. Column formatting. By default, a Word document is set in one column. However, the document can be formatted to have more than one column. You can apply column formatting to the existing text or set column formatting before typing the new text. To format the column style, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the text that you want to turn into columns in the document. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab from the Page Setup group. Click on the Columns option. A drop-down list appears. Step 3. Choose the number of columns from the drop-down list. The text will be formatted into columns. Paragraph formatting. Paragraph formatting is used to alter the visual appearance. Changes such as line and paragraph spacing, alignment, etc. can be made in paragraph formatting. Line spacing. Line spacing is the amount of space between the lines of text in a paragraph of a Word document. To increase or decrease the line spacing, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the text. Step 2. Click on the line spacing button on the paragraph group. Under the Home tab, a drop-down list appears. Step 3. Move the mouse over the various line spacing options. A live preview of the line spacing will appear in the document. Select the desired option of line spacing by clicking on it. Paragraph spacing. Paragraph spacing is the amount of space above or below a paragraph. To set the paragraph spacing, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the paragraph or space. Select the paragraph or place the cursor anywhere in the paragraph. Step 2. Click the paragraph spacing button on the paragraph group under the Home tab. A drop-down list appears. Step 3. Click on the Add Space Before Paragraph or Remove Space After Paragraph options. Mail Merge. Microsoft Word provides an excellent feature that enables you to send a similar message to multiple users. This feature is called Mail Merge. Mail Merge is a very important tool which allows you to create form letters, mailing labels, and envelopes by linking the main document to a set of data or data source. Steps to be followed during mail merge. Step 1. When you are performing a mail merge, you will need a main Word document. It can be a letter, invitation, greeting card, or any personalized message. Step 2. Add a database that specifies the name, address, city, PIN, etc. of the recipient. Step 3. After that, merge the created database with the main document. Creating the main document. You are inviting your friends, teachers, and family to a cultural event for charity. You must send invitations to all visitors. To build the primary document, follow the steps below. Step 1. Type the invitation letter in Word. Step 2. Click on the Mailing tab. Step 3. In the Start Mail Merge group, click on Start Mail Merge. A drop-down menu appears. Step 4. From the menu, choose Letters. Creating a data source. Once the main document is completed, the next step is to create an address list of recipients to whom you want to send the letter. To create the recipients list, follow these steps. Step 1. On the Mailings tab in the Start Mail Merge group, click on the drop-down arrow of the Select Recipients button. A drop-down menu appears. Step 2. Click on the Type a New List options from the drop-down menu. Step 3. The New Address List dialog box appears. Click on the Customize Columns option. Step 4. The Customize Address List dialog box appears. Here you can add or remove the fields according to your requirement. Click on the OK button. Step 5. Type the data in the respective fields. To insert more rows for the data, click on the New Entry button. Once you have typed the details of all recipients, click on the OK button. Step 6. The Save Address List dialog box appears. Enter the file name in the File Name field and click on the Save button. You will observe that Addresses block appears in your document. You may also update the list of contacts you have entered by selecting Edit Recipient List from the category titled Start Mail Merge. A box for editing and selecting contacts appear. You can insert choices and write these blocks using the options in the Mailings tab's Write and Insert Fields group. Merging the main document and data source. After editing the primary document, you must combine it with the data source. To do so, please follow the steps. Step 1. Click on Mailings tab. Step 2. Click on Finish and Merge command in the Finish group. A drop-down menu will appear. Step 3. Select Edit Individual Documents from the drop-down menu. A message box will appear. asking to merge records, all, current record, and from two options. Step 4. Select the All button. Step 5. Click OK button. A new document opens up in a new window with the merged invitation. Now that we have finished the chapter, let's have a quick chapter recap. A subscript allows you to type numbers that appear below the regular text. A superscript allows you to type numbers that appear above the regular text. Checking of spellings and grammar mistakes is known as spell check. A thesaurus is a collection of words with their synonyms. We use the find command to search for a word or text in a document. We use the find command to search for a word or text in a document. The replace command replaces a specific word or text in a document. Page formatting is the arrangement of the text and all the elements of a page so that it looks appealing. The page break shows the end of the current page. Page orientation can be either portrait or landscape. Column formatting is an option to lay out some text or the entire document in columns. Paragraph formatting is used to change the appearance of paragraphs. Line spacings means the amount of vertical space between the lines of text. Paragraph spacing means the amount of vertical space between paragraphs. Mail merge allows users to develop letters, greeting cards, invitations, etc. using the names of recipients and their addresses from a database. The mail merge features combine two documents. One is the main document and the other is the data source.